My journey has been.
Did you move
a
directly
lonely
to
one.
Vegas, or were you in another city when you first moved from Australia?
I first moved to California.
Okay.
And the only person I knew, like really, that when I moved over there was Hegan.
Okay.
So it was a gutsy move.
Okay.
Yeah. So I literally threw all caution to the wind and just followed my dream. I knew, and I said this to the ladies in just that I taught today, your students. One of them asked me why I started jiu-jitsu and like what I thought about it first off. And I made a declaration after, very first couple of sessions that I was going to be Australia's first female black belt, which was massive because at the time the highest ranking female was a blue belt and there were only 3 black belt males, I recall, in Australia. And so I was isolated in Australia, so it was a massive statement. But I'm sharing this.
Like unthinkable, really unthinkable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sharing it because I want to be that living, breathing example, or one of, that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. And just because someone says, no, you can't do that, doesn't mean it can't be done. Let's look at the 4-minute mile. Right. The guy broke the record and then someone else broke his record literally like a month and a half later or something insanely close because it was programmed in people's minds that it could actually be done. We are our biggest enemy when it comes to limiting ourselves. It's our own self-limiting beliefs that hold us back, not anyone else's. So if you just choose to believe in your truth and you walk your path, you are capable of achieving absolutely anything.
You're an example of that. But female, not only a female black belt, right? But first in Australia, right? But everywhere, it's anywhere to become. In those days, it's really something. People they don't have the idea of how hard it was.
No, they do not. But and especially
big respect.
Being Australian, so I didn't fit. I was a rogue in every sense of the word, and they didn't want me to win. Basically, they didn't want me to win. It was quite disheartening, but resilience. I have that resilience. So there was that part of my journey rising up and training, competing. Now I moved on to another phase in my life, which was to become a head professor. Now that's also, if I'm to be frank, where I'm also paving the way because I am out there, I am in the front, I am leading, I am teaching. And I'm setting that example that ladies out there, it can be done. This job isn't just for the men, it's for the women too. And the women need it. They're asking for it. They want it. There is a place for it. And so there's that as the head professor. I've probably taught more seminars than, I don't know. I teach, I travel. It's amazing. I love it. There's definitely a place for it, right? But now the next step is moving forward as a businesswoman. I run businesses in jiu-jitsu. I do stuff that a lot of men don't as a woman, a rogue woman. I have online programs.
What's the name of your website?
So it's sophiamcdermott.com. And there's...
I see you do fitness things as well, right?
Yeah, so I've got actually 3 different streams. One is online jiu-jitsu program focusing on women-specific jiu-jitsu, right? They join me and they get a training dummy called Barry, and they work with Barry and they can...
A training dummy?
Yeah, squash the crap out of Barry and have fun with him.
So it's an actual dummy that people can buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's part of the program.
Okay.
He's custom made.
Oh, wow.
So he's better fit for women. Sounds kind of weird.
So you actually made this dummy and then you sell them? Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the
ship
program.
them out? Okay, cool.
But it's unique. It's not taking away from anything. It's icing on the cake. It's adding. It's like very, very specific. And just like I taught today, it's covering scenarios and situations, right? And it just provides that community. So there's the women's online programs, sophiamcdermott.com, but there's also the other part, which is the health, fitness and nutrition.